Yo hoo hoo hoo. What is up, everybody? It's your boy Anime Mafia. Back at it again with another video. How's it going, guys? Yeah, I'm back with What If Deku Was a Todoroki Part 6. Now I know I haven't uploaded this What If in particular for like 10 months to be precise. Yeah, 10 months. To be precise, 10 months. Well, mainly because I was having technical difficulties, but also because I kind of forgot about that. I kind of was focusing on newer series and kind of forgot about this series in particular. So sorry for the long wait of part 6, but don't worry, it will be pretty good. So where last was off was Mizuku pretty much training Shoto and training Shoto. So we see Izuku pretty much man. Pretty much grunting in pain considering the fact he was pretty much a bit sore last night, and he's considering on whether he should train. He's considering on whether he's should train Shoto today. So he wakes Shoto up, saying Shoto yawning, saying what? Well, it's time to train, and with that they do. So with Mizuku pretty much teaching him the basics of his. All right, Shoto, I'm teaching the basics of my technique called downburst. Downburst. The technique I created. I don't know if I said this in the last part, but yes, he's working on perfecting his downburst technique. Yeah, you went through this. Oh, right. Sorry. So, anyways, right. So it's pretty much by pretty much. I need to show you what can you do so far with your flames and ice. So you need to have perfect regulation with your flames and ice. How am I supposed to do that? It's simple. Just compress your ice into a small sphere and compress your flames into a small sphere. When I take a lot of control, it's simple. Well, not really simple. It's simple for me. You see, maybe you need a catalyst or something, or so like or a mental trigger on how you should form your ice and flames. Like, think about it this way. Whenever I compress my flames and ice, I think about I'm holding I'm just containing a small sphere of energy. Maybe you should try doing that. And here's the catch: is for the technique, for both regulation, you can't have both powers outpower the other. If one power is too great, the technique could backfire. So let's just say if your eyesight regulation is too great, then you would probably give yourself pretty much freeze your whole entire nervous system. If your fire side's too great, well, I'm pretty sure we could both imagine what would happen. You would pretty much probably burn your insides out. How the hell do you perfect this technique? Well, for me, it was pretty much easy. I mean, I only manifested my quirk recently, and it was pretty easy. And bro, how the hell do you... Bro, I understand, man. I understand. I don't understand how that even works. You have one for all boosting your quirk. Yeah, I know. But it's fine, really. I don't mind. By compressing the flames, with one for all boosting the flames output, pretty much I know I pretty much mastered control of power at this point. You don't have one for all, so it'll be a bit harder for you to do it on your own. But I believe you can do it. So we see Enji, Endeavor pretty much holding up on the two boys, saying so they're up early. With Izuku pretty much giving with Izuku pretty much giving telling Shoto who will continue his lesson later. What do you want, Endeavor? With him saying, gee, not gonna call your dad old man. I'm even gonna call your old man. I really hate. I'm old man. You want me to call you dad? Really? After what you did? I just want you to surpass All Might. Surpass All Might. Surpass All Might. Dad, you, for your selfish goal, you bred my mother. You bred with my mother. For yourself, for you selfish, for just for the past All Might. And what did that cost you? Let's see now. From what I remember, if memory serves me correct, you bred Toya first. Well, look where that led you. Dead. Toya's dead because of you. And I wonder whose fault was that with giving into the fucking mentality of that, oh, I can surpass All Might. Where did that lead him? Dead. You neglected Fuyumi and Natsuo, so I really don't understand how Fuyumi puts up with your crap. And not to mention, to put the icing on the cake, no pun intended, there's me and Shoto. So you're telling me calling you dad is an understatement. You're the last person I'd call my father. The closest thing I had to a father is All Might. With Endeavor getting ticked off about you, why would you call All Might your father? At least he treated me like a son. You burned me. Let's see, the training session trying to awaken my quirk to see if I was your magnum opus. You would burn me alive, burn me alive. For 9 years, almost burned me alive. Luckily, I'm genuinely surprised on how I'm even alive, considering the fact I didn't manifest my quirk yet. You just assumed I was quirkless. Then you abandoned me. That's putting salt on the wound. Not to mention that you just tortured me over and over and over and over and over and over. It can make a person go insane. So I really don't want to deal with your crap right now. So we see Izuku walking off, and Endeavor, for the first time in a long time, actually starts to think how much of a bastard he is slowly but surely thinking, where did he go wrong? Because his son is saying to him that he was a horrible father. In his eyes, he wasn't. He wanted to surpass All Might. But he brushes this feeling off. So when Izuku has to go for pretty much helping Endeavor out. In this case, he gets a text from Ida. Ah, crap baskets. I knew Ida would go for stupid shit like this. Todoroki saying, well, Dad. Well, no. If Todoroki saying, Zuku. Well, so what are we doing? Well, we have to go save Ida's dumbass, because apparently his ass wouldn't want to heed my advice and not go and get his ass killed. But apparently we can't have everything work in the world how we want it to, huh? So we see Izuku. Well, Endeavor, I bid you adieu. I'm gonna go save my friend with Shoto going after him. All right. Well, you know where to go, do you? Yeah, I know where to go. He sent his location. So we see Ida pretty much about to get killed before we. Hey, bastard! Choke on hell for me. So we see Izuku throwing a huge a stream of fire versus that Stain. But Stain manages to dodge though. What? I was just about to purge him. Oh, this was unexpected. I was expecting the Sons of Endeavor to pull up. How about this? How about I'll let you go, Scott, because I see that fire in your eyes. You of a true hero. Yeah, no, being a true hero is all about getting in somebody, and with Ida saying, "Why are you here? Didn't I tell you to stay out? This is my fight." With with pretty much we see Izuku stomping on Ida's head. Ida, you dumbass. It is my business to get in your business because I'm a hero. That's why. Maybe if your dumbass was actually could have thought this plan through. You didn't think this plan through just because you wanted revenge. That's a selfish goal right there. You wanted revenge. But Ida saying, if Ida's saying, well, is trying to realize as he says he's sorry. Fine, he'll let Izuku help and Todoroki. So with Izuku pretty much freezing up his freezing his cast, pretty much letting him, so when the time's right, he can hit Stain with a reciprocal burst. All right, I'll stall him until his wait Midoriya hit his quirk. What about it? With pretty much Izuku about to get cut, he of course he dodges with his fast like reflexes. He pretty much when Stain comes to attack with his sword, he pretty much Izuku pretty much grabs it uses the flames on his left side and then with perfect regulation. All right, Todoroki. All right, Shoto. I'm about to show you let me show you a lesson. I'm going to show you my downburst technique. With pretty much with Izuku showing this to his brother. All right, Stain, choke on the frosted flames of hell. With Shoto cringing at what Izuku just said. Downburst with a spiral of ice and flames. And this whole entire compressed spear of half ice, half flames, pressing up, and then with Izuku crushing the spear and then shooting a spiral of ice and flames, with pretty much Stain getting his blade getting frozen by this, and most of his equipment, most of his knives are burnt. Or either burnt off or just just burned up into a crisp. With Izuku saying that actually took a toll on me. With Shoto saying, alright. Alright. With Shoto saying, Izuku, jump up. Yeah, alright, hold on. Now. With Izuku reluctantly jumping up, Shoto hitting with a heaven-piercing ice wall. With Stain trying to get out of this, he sees his left arm and left leg, and left and right foot and leg are frozen. Shit, I'm frozen. With Stain pretty much stuck on ice. And then we see Ida finishing the final blow, with him almost breaking onto the ice with saying reciprocal burst, kicking Stain in the head, knocking him out. With everybody else, oh, thank the good Lord. And with Shoto asking Izuku about his one-liner, choke on the frosted flames of hell. Really, that's the best you could come up with? Oh, fuck you, Shoto. That was cool. That was cool, and you know it. Yeah. So for pretty much the other heroes are arrived and saying that through the fact they can't take the credit, they want the hero license. They let Endeavor take the credit. With Izuku reluctantly agreeing, anyways. With him not even having much damage, he pretty much saying, "Wow, for an agency, this is quite actually not half bad. Well, we still have a few days left until we have to leave to go back to UA. So You want to perfect the downburst technique I'm working on? Sure. With Ida Roken hearing on their conversation, Ida asked Izuku this question. So, about what Stain said, about what? With pretty much Endeavor's sons. I thought Shota was Endeavor's son, but Midoriya, are you Endeavor's love child? With Shoto and Izuku reluctantly laughing at the Ida, you're funny. You know, in another timeline, in another timeline, I'd imagine Shoto saying that to me. Like, remember he asked me when I was All Might's love child? No, I'm not his love child. With Ida. So, Ida, can you keep a secret? With Ida reluctantly saying yes. Yeah, I can keep a secret. With pretty much Izuku saying, yes, he is the son of Endeavor. Which pretty much surprised... oh god, I can't talk today. Which pretty much surprised, Ida. But not she wasn't in shock or anything. So... Why haven't you told this to the class? Well, it's not my place to say it, because they don't know Endeavor had another kid, so none of the public press knows about it, and I don't want the press on my ass or them trying to find out where I live. So yeah, it's mostly that reason. With Ida saying, with Ida about to say something before the chief of police pulls up and scolding them, but Izuku reluctantly being and pretty much being, he really couldn't, he had to save his friend, and it was prohibited. Okay, and giving, I wonder why giving Endeavor his hero license, and consider the fact he's not popular at all. He is popular. The chief of police saying, "Oh no, I would say, with Izuku." Would mention his personal life, but I'll wait till someone attempts to ruin that one up. So until that can of worms is spilled, so I'll wait patiently. So with Izuku and Shoto getting out to the hospital, they pretty much Izuku starts teaching Shoto about the downburst technique. So he gives Shoto tips on how to pretty much use the downburst technique efficiently, because it's not because he's pretty much having trouble using having proper control with his flames and ice. Shoto, no, you're doing it all wrong. With Izuku saying, you need to regulate your flames. Focus one point and compress it into a spear. Then focus your ice and compress it into a spear. Then bring both two colliding forces together to form to perform the technique. And it's too hard. Nothing's too hard if you put your mind to it. Alright, try this then. Try compressing your flames with Shoto trying to do it, but you lack proper control with your flames. I mean, I haven't used them in years. What do you expect? That's the problem. You have perfect control with your ice, but you need to regulate. Regulation is off point. So with we see Izuku pretty much compressing the flames in his. We see Izuku compressing his flames in his hand. Look, okay. See, I can press the flames in my left, in my hand to see a spear, a flame spear. Now, with Izuku leaving throwing the spear to Shoto with wait, why are you throwing that at me? heads up, catch. With it's harmless. With Shoto pretty much catching with his left side, he's the spear is floating. All right, so your task is pretty much you need to make a you need to either consume the spear or outgrow the spear in what time you have left, or a hero agency. Either you compress the spear and make it into your own flames, or outgrow it. Make that spear bigger. Make your own flame spear and it's bigger. With Shoto saying, "You're not gonna give me any more tips." No, that's for you to find out. I'm heading off to catch some Z's. With Shoto saying, "That's my brother for you." Well, might as well. I can't stand you moping around here. I have to perfect this technique after all. So we see Shoto pretty much going through rigorous training, pretty much trying to outgrow the flame spear, but he's making progress. With Mizuku checking to see, and slowly, and giving him a couple of tips on how to do it. Just release energy and then compress it. Release and then compress. Release, compress, release, compress, release, compress. But with each time he releases with a greater output, 10 times a greater output than the last release. With Shoto saying, "Well, okay." He's finally starting to perfect the technique. With Izuku saying, "You almost got it. Come on." With his spear growing slightly larger than the flame spear that Izuku created. Okay. You're doing good, Todoroki. With Mizuku saying, with Shoto saying, you know you don't need to call me by my last name. I mean, you are brothers after all. Well, now everybody knows in the class, and I'm pretty sure the last thing I want is them with press on my hand, with the whole entire class on my ass, saying, am I related to you? Yada yada yada. But anyways, take a break with training. So, with him throwing him a water bottle. Yeah, it has been in real stuff. Him throwing a water bottle, and them drinking. So, trying to make a conversation with his brother he hasn't seen in years. How's your love life? With Shoto, why you ask? With Shoto getting embarrassed about the question. Why are you asking about that question? Well, you know, I wanna get some nephews and nieces by the time we're done with. By the time our first year is with you, or at least get a girlfriend. Yeah, now that you think about it, you have been looking at that Momo chick, that Momo chick in class a lot. Yadurozu. Well, she's just a friend. A friend? Could it be that you like her more than a friend? With Izuku teasing Shoto with this. Shut up. Well, let's talk about your love life. So far you haven't got any girls interested in me. Well, not necessarily. I haven't had anyone in particular in mind. So who would you want to date? Exactly. If I had to say, that would be in class 1A. I would say, I guess, either Suyu or Uraraka. Why Suyu? With Shoto being perplexed as to why would he pick Suyu. I mean, yeah, with pretty much Izuku getting a couple of implications. You know why? I don't know why. Well, you know, she has her frog tongue, and I wonder what else he could use it for. You dirty. You dirty, you dirty mother, you dirty pervert. Oh, oh, says the one who's been says the one who's been stalking Momo says the one who's been stalking Momo. With Shoto getting annoyed. Oh, you're wrong. Oh, really? You're talking to me about my love life? I mean that. How do you know I've been stalking on Momo? Because we have pictures on your phone. Well, it's kind of my secret. Don't worry, it's my secret. It's our little secret because you're my brother after all. With Shoto and Zuko eventually just begrudgingly laughing at this. So, towards the end of their little agency, he starts thinking, wow, they've gotten a lot more closer than they think. With Mizuku saying, yeah, I know. So, yeah, getting a lot more closer than they think. So with them returning to UA, UA. Well, why couldn't we just take the train to go get back to UA? Because I don't want to deal with the press on my ass. That's why. So you really don't like the attention, don't you? No, it's annoying and boring. I mean, how would it be annoying? Because it's stupid. But anyways, moving on against the fact. So them entering the class 1A with them entering class 1A. With saying, yo, Midoriya, Todoroki, Kirishima saying, how you been? How's your work study? I think that was called how's your hero agency, or I think work study, your hero agency. Yeah, I'm sorry, internship. How's your internship? With I'm saying, Kirishima, with Fuzuku saying, yeah, it was fine. With Endeavor, so it was fine, really. So Bakugo, how was your internship with Best Jeanist? Shut up, nerd. Freaking pissy hair nerd. Yeah, fuck you too, Bakugo. I'm saying, do you still got beef with him? No, Bakugo, fine. He's warmed up, Kirishima saying. Warmed up? Yeah, get warmed up, right? Warmed up like my flames, though. He ain't warmer than my flames, though. Well, you really had to make a fire joke? Yeah, huh? I mean, with his explosive personality, I bet he'd be a low-ranking hero. Not really child-friendly, either. Is that the one to talk with your red hair? Your red shitty hair? Bro, one, I pull all the girls. I promise you I'd pull all the girls in class 1A. I pull all the girls in class 1A with my radiant ass hair. One. Two, two, look at you. I mean, let's look at you. Like, you have an explosive personality. You have not many friends. Not to mention, you don't really work well with others. You're arrogant. There's like a million things I could list here, Kat-chan. I'm about to go getting angry at this. Go getting angry at this. Oh, shut up, you arrogant bastard. Arrogant? Wow, you're calling me the arrogant one? Wow, this is coming from the same one who tried to blow me up not too long ago. With them staring at Zuko with the pause, I didn't mean it like that. I don't know what you dirty bastards thinking. Anyways, you get that Izuku Baku fanfiction out of here. With him breaking the fourth wall. Basically, actually breaking the fourth wall. But anyways. So, you call me the arrogant one when you tried to blow me with that big explosion. I'm saying, oh, whatever. With Bakugo reluctantly saying whatever. So, we see pretty much, Aizawa saying that they have to they have to study for their their finals. And he's thinking whether who should he study with, considering the fact, yeah, who should he study with? Study? Ah, crap. Stupid finals exam? What a drag. Midoriya, shut up. Yes, sir. Anyways. Shoto. So what, are we gonna study or what? Well, probably. Considering the facts, well, you know. Like, we're gonna have to. I'm not trying to fail. Well, anyways. So with them eventually reluctantly studying with Momo and the others, they pretty much come back the next day, study, come back a week later, fully prepared for their finals. With Izuku saying he's ready for this after taking the practical exam. He's taking not the written exam, he's taking the practical exam for it. Now you take the practical exam. Normally it would be villain robots this time. This time you're facing the heroes playing the villains, and then you and your partner will be heroes. I'm saying partner. So who's gonna be? I'm gonna say who's gonna be his partner. With all the battles go the same, and with Zuku saying about this last battle with pretty much with Shoto and I hear you and Momo are getting closer. When am I gonna get my nephew? With was Shoto blushing at this? Shut up. With Momo saying nephew, are you related to Todoroki-kun? Saying maybe not. Sorry, and get some. Anyway, so with pretty much Momo's trying to slowly put the pieces together. The uncanny resemblance with Shoto and Endeavor, the dark pinkish red hair. With Momo's trying to put together. Wait a minute, could Izuku possibly be related to Endeavor? But his name's Midoriya. Unless did Endeavor have an affair with another woman? Are you the half child of Endeavor? With Momo asking Izuku this question. No, Momo. Yes, Endeavor. Oh god damn it! I knew because in fact I knew it couldn't hide this from you forever. In fact, I'm the smartest class. One of the smartest in class 1A in a whole. So Izuku saying, yes, Endeavor is my dad. Well, reluctantly. I don't want to go in I don't want to go into the details of it, but it's long story short. I got a kind family adopted me, yada yada yada. I took their name because the Todoroki household name. No offense to Todoroki, none taken. Because I couldn't care less about the Todoroki name. With him being called up for his match, so we have to with him fighting All Might and with him fighting All Might and with him embarking and working with him. With Zuku actually being pissed about this, because Bakugo is one of the last few people he'd want to work with. With him, why him? Because Aizawa clearly he knows the relationship between him and Bakugo. Bakugo and Izuku's relationship would not really be best friends. Considering the fact he tried to kill him at the sports festival, having a flashback to when Ignia was went rampant, and pretty much was saying I had it with this man, and pretty much tried to kill Bakugo at one point during the sports festival. Aizawa was saying he can't complain about it. That's in fact heroes will always have to work with somebody that they don't like. No. I saw something you don't understand. I released my relationship with him. I could care less about this man. For all I care, this man could die, and I really couldn't care less about him. With him, with the class being surprised by the concerning fact, I mean, they know about their relationship, but they never would think that Izuku would say about Koski up front. Because he really hates Koski for what he did in his childhood. Of course, he will never forgive him for that, but he has to work for him reluctantly. So reluctantly, he tried to get Koski to throw him a plan with him. With Bakugo saying, screw off, nerd. Izuku saying, oh god damn it, why do I have to work with him? We need to come up with a plan, or at least try. I'll beat on my own. We both know that's not possible. Shut up. Make me that. Because we both know you don't want a repeat of what happened last time during the sports festival. Rolling the clip of pretty much Izuku pretty much taking out Izuku pretty much kneeing Bakugo in the stomach and hitting him with a fire blast. Alright then, I'll beat your ass then. Okay then, square up. But before Izuku saying, using his mind for once, he knows he shouldn't be fighting a Bakugo. Find him, Bakugo. If you won't make a plan, well, I guess we'll both have to fight. If you want, I guess I'll stick with the plan of us fighting All Might together then. Together? No, I'm fighting him all my own. You could just stand back and watch. You know what? Bakugo, I'm done trying to work with you. Go ahead. Go get yourself killed for all I care. If you die, I could care less what happens to you. With pretty much we see, why hello, young heroes. Ah, crap baskets. With Izuku making an ice wall, and then pretty much making an ice pillar. Before he he throws a fire blast at Bakugo with Aizawa watching. This was meant to pretty much throw Bakugo out of the brush of the impact of All Might's blow, because we see All Might hitting Izuku behind his back. Pretty much the wind pressure with a Texas Smash. Texas Smash! God damn it. Well, Bakugo, this is your fight, remember? You wanted to fight All Might head on. Go ahead, I'm not gonna stop you. With pretty much Izuku pretty much making his ice dome around them and saying, I'll just watch from here. With Aizawa in the class in class 1A are questioning what is Izuku doing? Should he be helping Bakugo? With Aizawa saying he knew what this would happen, and he pretty much predicting that this would be one of the secondary options. He wasn't expecting this to happen, but in either way, he doesn't want to help Bakugo. With Bakugo getting winded by one of All Might's blows again. Die, you bastard! With him using both of his gauntlets this time, trying to do some decent damage. Of course, All Might tanking these blows, but still doing at least a couple of damage. You won't get past me, young heroes. With All Might hitting both Izuku and Bakugo in the stomach. With pretty much, oh god damn it. With pretty much the blow didn't affect him much, but with Izuku looking at Bakugo and Bakugo looking back at him. You sure you don't want my help? Cause I could end this fight. We could both end this fight really quickly. With if you use both our quirks. Shut up, nerd. I can do this on my own. With Izuku adding enough of Bakugo's bullshit antics and hitting Koski in the head. You need to learn you need to stop acting like a dumbasser once and use your dumbass brain. Work with me here. You wanna beat All Might? First thing you need to do, you wanna surpass All Might? Beat the number. You have to beat him first. Come on, only use your brain here for once. Fine, that, and I've been wanting to test out a technique anyways. With Izuku saying. Bakugo reluctantly agreeing, knowing that they might stand a chance of All Might. Pretty much, so we see Izuku hit All Might with a ice wave. Pretty much having frozen, but All Might is getting out of it. Now Bakugo with pretty much with Izuku's using his fire side, getting Bakugo to sweat more, filling up his gauntlets a lot more faster. Then he shoots out another blast, concentrated of nitroglycerin sweat at the pillar. Then combination move, Izuku says. Explosion, flame cannon. With the explosion, with the the compressed explosion blast going towards All Might, who's still trapped in the ice pillar, getting out. Izuku goes for a one for all enhanced downburst. With pretty much using 10% of one for all into it. So I think this attack's not enough to kill All Might, but it was not enough to kill All Might. A spiral of flames, All Might takes the force of the blow. With All Might pretty much knocked out, surprisingly, and to everyone's shock, but this all due to the weights, Izuku and Bakugo put the cuffs on All Might. Finally. We actually beat All Might. You actually worked with me there, surprisingly. Shut up, nerd. Yeah, Bakugo. With Izuku reluctantly fist bumping Bakugo. Alright, guys, I gave you. This was a really long what if. Considering I'm just one subscriber away from reaching 300. I might as well bring back If Deku was a Todoroki Part 6. If Deku was a Todoroki. With that, I bid you adieu. Chana!